Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. I know a lot of you are interested in rotation-proof decks. The Hearthstone standard rotation is almost here. It feels kind of bad to craft old cards, and it would be nice to play decks that you could also play after the rotation. Unfortunately, I think that is not very viable right now, because the cards from the 2017 expansions are simply so incredibly strong that you really want to play with those. The best you can really do is to play odd or even decks, because Ken and Baku are essentially free. They're going to Hall of Fame, so you're going to get the dust refunded. So that's a fairly inexpensive way to do it. There are lots of odd and even cost budget decks on this channel, so you can find those from here. But anyway, I still wanted to give it a try to build something that's rotation proof. And I started with Aggro Shaman, which I suppose is a pretty bad idea, because Aggro Shaman overall is like a 47% win rate archetype right now. And this is my first attempt at rotation proof Aggro Shaman, and it didn't work well enough. No, it just doesn't. The big thing is that you're losing Firefly, and I was also using Glacial Shard, so I also lost Glacial Shard, so I lost all of my 1-drops. And that really hurt. Although Argent Square is not a bad replacement as such, and it's just that you get to do Firefly into Earthen Might, and that's incredibly strong. And now it can no longer be done with this build. The build still has some strengths to it. There's still the Spirit of the Frog, and if you can get some card draw going, and then you can find your Doomhammer, and you get to go in with Doomhammer, Rock Biter Weapon. There's still a bunch of things that you can do with this, but overall it just did not feel good enough. As for the deck list itself, I think this is quite close to being okay-ish. One thing that I would do now in hindsight would be to cut Zentimo. I really liked Zentimo back in the day, but also Zentimo is much worse without Firefly, because it's that Firefly, Zentimo, Earthen Might, that sort of thing is what really makes this deck tick. And without Firefly, that combo doesn't exist and you don't get those random elementals anymore, so probably Zentimo is not worth it. And running something like Earthshock instead of Zentimo for a silence effect could be better. Unfortunately, I think that it still will not save this deck before rotation, but something along these lines might be possible to run after the rotation. Of course, it will be a new meta, need to be teched again. Do you need silence effects? What are the exact things that you need? Hard to say. But the core key things about Aggro Shaman do remain. You have the Spirit of the Frog draw engine that's going to draw a ton of cards. You have the Doomhammer, you have the Rock Biter Weapon, you have the Electro Lava Burst, and you have the Thunderhead and Overload spells like Zap, Voltaic Burst, Lightning Bolt. So the key pieces are still here after the rotation, so maybe this archetype can be revisited after that. But right now, trying to play a rotation-proof version of Aggro Shaman just isn't quite enough. If you enjoy this content, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more. And now, let's go take a look at some of the games with this. I had some good games with this, and I had some really frustrating games with this, but I'll show you. Rotation-proof Aggro Shaman. Okay, well, we're going to lose another game, but it's okay. We go on to the third game and we might find something useful for that one. Oh, it's still all cool. This is one of... I played this because this is one of the archetypes that is least affected by the rotation. So turning this deck into rotation-proof variant makes one of the least concessions. That said, this archetype in general is like a 47% win rate archetype. So in general, you do not expect to actually win games with this at the moment. So there's that. I want to play Swamping Hagata. Yeah, looks like Shaman is getting some interesting stuff, definitely. Now, if he has Flurry, he can simply kill the Spirit of the Frog. Oh, but I can play an Unbound Elemental here. That's actually pretty nice. That means that I can then save the Spirit to be used together with a spell. Well, he could Shield Slam this, obviously. Dealing that 1 damage was important in the sense that now he has to do something more than just use an effect. Well, that was really weak, but I appreciate it. Then we go on with the Spirit of the Frog. Lightning Bolt. Do I want to kill that? I probably want to kill that and protect the Divine Shield, right? So Lightning Bolt is obviously going face. But I mean, this fellow is going to take the trade, so that I protect the Divine Shield. So now if he flurries, he can like coin brawl. And obviously Hero Power Coin Flurry will kill the Spirit of the Frog. And if he has weapon removal for the Doomhammer, then I guess there's not much I can do. Not sure if there's much I can do regardless, but let's try. And if it's the coin brawl, then there's always a chance for me to win this one. I don't think that Super Collider was particularly effective there. I mean, sure, you get the spirit revealed now, but still. Another Unbound Voltaic Burst, probably. If I play just Voltaic Burst, I will draw the Earthen Might. Right? It's a 2-mana spell. And then I could play the Earthen Might in order to draw Lava Burst. And I could use the Earthen Might on the Unbound Elemental. I actually think that's superior than playing an Unbound Elemental here, because this gives me more value still from the... like an Earthen Might here. And then I can push face with these. And now I was able to draw a bunch of more cards. But still, if he has weapon removal for the Doomhammer, that will probably win the game. Okay, Meyer. Yeah, there are some interesting things, definitely. Oh, is this a Lickim turn? If I Doomhammer face, what if he has weapon removal for Doomhammer? Do I lose to weapon removal? If I can't Doomhammer on a turn, where I also play the Rockbiter on it, I think this is a Lickim turn. This is Lickim Unbound. And punch him in the face with the Lickim. So +6. Now he could have a Ziliax for this Dino-Medic. That's possible. If I just Doomhammer Rockbiter, I could push 10. Put him down to 6. What if he has a Ziliax? I lose to Ziliax, right? Do I lose to... Is there a way for me to win against Ziliax? I think I always lose to Ziliax, right? Should I just put him down to 11 and kill the Dino-Medic? I still think I will lose to Ziliax. I think I need to hit face, and if he has Ziliax, I lose. I would say Sentinel, no. He has Super Collider. He has Super Collider, and he has... I mean, he could have like Flurry. So I have 8 damage from these for 4 mana, plus 10 from this Rockbiter. So that's lethal. That's nice. I thought I needed to set up this lethal immediately here. Because if I didn't... I felt like I go Stone Sentinel. And he goes Hero Power Flurry. And now I'm no closer to actually killing him, because no actual damage would have been dealt. So I would get nowhere. The large majority of time in Hearthstone, mistakes don't matter. Odd Paladin. I kept Thunderhead, anticipating this, but I need something like Thunderhead Zap. I have Thunderhead Zap. Okay, with Thunderhead Zap this matchup is possible. It's hard, but it's possible. Let's see. Is he going to just roll the hero power? Oh dear, lots of stuff coming in. Lots of stuff.
Reporting for duty.
And all I can do here is hero power. I still need to hit into that, because there could be Blessing of Might, and I don't want to give him a free trade. But now it does... Oh, come on! That was sick RNG. Okay, well, this is type of RNG that wins games. Okay, well, I guess I lost.
Shall we make a storm?
Yeah. Next turn, Frostwolf Warlord is available. Next turn, Fungal Mancer is available. Nothing can be done from here.
The light protects me.
That's over. Tough luck. Tough luck.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
I don't think I have any outs. Yeah, let's concede. I might try with this hand. There is a video of my midrange priest that came out today and a reveal video. This is a big spell mage. Oh boy, this is a big spell mage. You should have a command for your newest video. Should I? Let's buff this up and hit him in the face. Let's try about that. So we can already see it down there. Okay. So unbound, I guess. He may or may not have a way to kill it. Let's see. I just want to hit him in the face. Because I get asked about whether I stream a lot. It's on the first row of the description. He could have a Dragon's Fury for next turn. So I think I'll go in with a moderate package here. Not going all in. Just a little bit of light protection. Should I position? No, he can't meteor it anyway, it doesn't matter. Just a bit of lightning bolting and hitting in the face. Okay. Let's see about this one. Now Dragon's Fury doesn't kill the 1/1. What? What is that for? That's crazy. Do I want to let him draw 2 cards? Does it bother me that he would draw 2 cards for 8, 9 damage? Maybe he doesn't have AoE spells. I don't know what meme world I have entered though. I really don't know what meme world I am in now.
Shall we make a storm?
I think under these circumstances I just kill that one. Because I'm really confused now. I am thoroughly and utterly confused. Ticket Scalper, Blizzard, what? Potentially the Flame Strike next turn? I'm just so confused. I have no idea what I'm playing against. These cards don't belong in the same deck. None of this stuff makes any sense.
Lightning strikes twice.
None of this stuff makes any sense. But he might still win. If he just finds removal spells. I haven't dared to play the Doomhammer because I've been afraid of weapon removal. But maybe I should not have been. At least now I think I need to risk it. To prevent him from playing Jaina. I need to do this so that he cannot play Jaina. If he plays Jaina, he dies. But I was afraid of weapon removal. And as it turns out, he actually had Gluttonous Ooze in hand. What is this? Luckily he's dead anyway. Because Thunderhead Zap is obviously one of the highest value combos in this deck. But is it enough to win? I'll give it a try, but of course the prognosis is extremely poor whenever you play against not the same players in the last game. I just had to check because of that greeting when I don't recognize the name. But this is not an Odd Warrior. Then the Thunderhead Zap might just prove to be much more valuable. Because this is going to be a Rush Warrior, right? Ooh, then we might get somewhere. Of course, there's going to be a lot of Rush things. Which are kind of bad for me. He's going to have all those Whirlwind effects and stuff. Because I could play like Thunderhead Coin Zap. And he can play Blood Razor. If I play Lick him, what do I accomplish with Lick him? Not a whole lot yet. But I might play Lick him. Save my Thunderhead for a little bit later. Go face with this fellow. Because he has stuff like Blood Razors in that deck. Right? But now he's confused. He does not realize who is the aggro here. I am the aggro. You are the prey. So here comes the Thunderhead then.
I wonder.
Sharing a storm.
Can I afford to take another tree? Why not Voltaic Burst? Because I didn't want to spend my resources. I can zap here, right? And one of these is going to trade that one away. Can I afford to go down to 20? Or is that too hard for me? Or do I go into Voltaic Burst? I can go down to 20. I believe. I have 10 from Electra Lava Burst. 5 health. Well, Militia Commander kills it. But something like Darius does not.
Truth is found in death.
Oh, Kelaset is not tempo. This is not good for you. So Voltaic Burst brings 4 of those tokens. It's still time to Voltaic Burst. He might find the Blood Razor. It's obviously possible. A couple of these Rush tokens will trade in. I'll get the Amani out there. All of this is going face. Okay. Next up. Now he has the Kelaset buff, of course. Now playing something like Blood Razor is a little bit less attractive with the Amani Berserker on the board. That was a very good top deck when it's a 2-3. Ziliax is nice though. Ziliax is actually really nice. I don't have any valuable minions here. I'll probably trade in a couple of these. He gets 30 again. That's annoying. I still take the damage myself. Play another Thunderhead. Okay, well. That Ziliax was very good. Yeah, if I could find like Earthenmite, that would be incredibly strong. But we'll see if I can find it. Rockbiter would be good. A bunch of things that would be good here. Lightning Bolt is not the best thing ever, but it's not too bad. I still roll a totem too. But now Blood Razor is much better when this Thunderhead went down to 1 health. That's annoying. So if you happen to have a Blood Razor. Scourge Lord Garrosh. But he can't use the hero power yet. Four, 5, 6 damage. I just cannot find the pieces. Hero power is now available. That's tough. Maybe I should have just went with the Electro Lava Burst. It would not have been lethal, of course, but it would have been something. So with multiple turns in a row against some of the best stuff that he can possibly have, that's pretty tough. And now I'm going to have to use... Because if I do like Centimo, Lava Burst. Okay, I kill off these two, but he's at 22 health then. So what have I accomplished? If I do Unbound Elemental Lava Burst, same question, what have I really accomplished? And he can get even more health with this Eternium Rover. That's actually Electrovoltaic Burst. That kills the prodding. But still the Scourge Lord Garrosh value is... it's too good. Now I don't have the Electro Lava Burst, but I have like Centimo something. So I could kill a bunch of his minions with like Centimo Lava Burst, even though that's not great, but I figured that would still be better. There might be a value win somewhere in there. Yeah, that's what I'm trying here. But now there obviously will not be a value win because I can't kill the Grom. Thank you for your support, Sibab. So, there's that. I mean, I can kill the Grom with these two spells, but is it really going to win me the game? I'm at 8 health. He's a pretty aggressive deck. I don't think there's an out even if I kill the Grom. It might be. Journey to Angora rotates, Knights of the Frozen Throne rotates, and Kobolds and Catacombs rotates. I have made a really big video series of this on YouTube. I mean, that's what I've been talking about on YouTube for several weeks now, basically. That's about the upcoming set and the rotation and Hall of Fame and
injured?
all sorts of things like that. Oh dear, the clerics. Well, I guess I need to go in with the Amani. Probably gives him a draw, but unlikely to give him 2. So now I could like kill this cleric. He's going to play Dark Reaper next turn, right? Playing Spirit of the Frog doesn't really help me now. I would need cheaper spells. Lava Burst doesn't even draw anything from Spirit of the Frog. What if he just plays like Inner Fire on this? This could be a combo priest type. He could turn this into a 10-10 even next turn. I think I'll do it like this. Sure, you get a draw with this cleric. But if you take the draw with the cleric, then that cleric will die next turn. You won't be able to help that. So, what's it gonna be? Yeah, so that's a wall priest, alright. I still don't have the spells I want. He can coin Mass Hysteria. It's a Thunderhead turn. Let's see. I have not found what I want from the Spirit of... what I want to draw with the Spirit of the Frog. Of course, the vast number of taunt minions that are going to come from this deck will be a bit of a problem for me. All he needs to like coin Witchwood Grizzly this turn and resurrect it next turn, and I think that would win the game. But he would have to have perfect cards to be able to do that. And sometimes I can roll good cards too. Kill this Witchwood Grizzly. Show a little bit more damage to face. Do you have that resurrect? Too bad I drew both Lava Burst. That means the Spirit of the Frog cannot draw more Lava Burst with the Rock Biter. But it can draw a 2-mana spell with the Lightning Bolt, which is probably what I need to go for here. This one goes down to 4. This can kill it. This will be down at 2 though. There can be some kind of Mass Hysteria. That might even get a board clear. But I suppose that's what I need to do anyway. This one, Lightning Bolt on this Grizzly. Kill the Grizzly. Hit face. Mass Hysteria may or may not clear this board. There's lots of very various types of minions here, so Mass Hysteria results are extremely unreliable at this point. Let's see what happens. As I said, extremely unreliable. And now Electra Lava Burst 10 plus 8. I'm 1-off actually. I'm 1-off with the Electra Lava Burst. I'm 1-off with the Electra Rock Biter too, right? Because then this would be 6, but then this doesn't grow. So I'm still 1-off. So I will Electra Lava Burst his face next turn, after playing Earthen Might and double Rock Biter this turn, in order to deal as much damage as I can, right? 6, 8. 8 plus 7, 15. Puts him down to 4. Then he needs Divine Hymn and Hero Power to survive. He could have that. Let's see. This is still the line. This is still the line. So now I have 10 from hand. And Divine Hymn and Hero Power could get him to 12. But that would spend 4 mana, so then he would have only 3 mana to deal with the board. And that should be impossible. Now I can just Lava Burst him in the face. Maybe the Unbound is good enough. Because Unbound survives stuff like Hellfire. So that's an upside. But as I've said, this is like a 47% archetype, and I'm playing a version of this that is rotation proof. So obviously, once everyone else loses all their good cards, this will be better than it is now. No idea what kind of Warlock this is. I have the option to just Earthenmite the Squire. I actually think I'll go for that. And just push that 3 to the face. Have a 3/3 with Divine Shield here. Could be Mechatoon Warlock. Could be Cube Lock. Oh, come on, that's a sick card. I don't have an answer to that one, unfortunately.
I fight.
So, I guess we lost. Doomsay is just a very good card against this deck. There's still a chance I have Electra, so I have some reach. If he damages himself too much, he could get punished for that. This is definitely a Voltaic Burst type of turn. Get a 3/5 and a 1/1. He could have a 5 damage Spellstone at this point, though he has damaged himself once. But that is not a 5 damage Spellstone. That makes life very, very interesting. So I have 4. I need to draw something big for the Electro, right? Just Lightning Bolt is not going to cut it. Let's just go Unbound, Lightning Bolt face, double hit face. This is probably a Cube Lock now. I'll need to draw something big for the Electra, probably a Lava Burst. I won't have any spells if I find a Spirit of the Frog. Not a whole lot I can do about that. Let's just go with this. Punch him in the face. See what happens. If he had a Spellstone, would he have played Spellstone rather than the Mountain Giant? Maybe not. He could still like Spellstone.
What mess have you summoned me to?
We're taking some big risks here. I can only push another 5 to face. Well, that's as much as I can. Then I'll need to find something to go with the Electra. That's the way it goes. Lava Burst top deck
It's time for a little blood.
would be good. Do I use the Voltaic Burst? If I don't use the Voltaic Burst and I draw Spirit of the Frog, then I can use the Voltaic Burst with the Spirit of the Frog, which will draw me a 2-mana spell, and I can use that, which will draw me a 3-mana spell, and then that one I could play with Electra. But I miss 1 damage to face now. I put him down to 8. I could put him down to 7. Put him down to 8 has to be good enough here. This gives me an out over a couple of turns, in case he cannot heal. Obviously, if he's able to find a Spellstone, that's good. That's my Spirit of the Frog. So then I play the Spirit of the Frog. And then I can play the Voltaic Burst. And then I could play the Rock Biter weapon. Is it useful for me to attack into these at all? Probably doesn't help me at all. I can play the Rock Biter weapon. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I could kill one Void Lord. It doesn't do anything. He must not be able to heal next turn. That's the only out I have. I'm never going to push through the multiple Void Lords. If he doesn't heal this turn, I win. I mean, if he's able to heal, he wins. If he doesn't, then I just win. Does he heal? He does, he has a pact. Now I need a Lightning Bolt top deck. That's not Lightning Bolt top deck, I have only 10 damage. And there is enough damage coming in next turn. 9, 17, 18, 18, 19, 20, yes. So I lost. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.